The tragic murder of OFW Joanna Demafelis. The story of Joanna Demafelis, a young overseas Filipino worker, ended too soon in Kuwait. Her brutal death sent shockwaves across the Philippines and caused widespread anger. Joanna's passing became a clear sign of the dangers and risks faced by millions of OFWs working far from home. It pushed important talks about protecting workers, stopping human trafficking, and holding people accountable worldwide. At the sad details of Joanna's case, how she died, the investigation that followed, and what it means for the rights of migrant workers. Join us as we delve into the heart-wrenching story of Joanna Demafelis, a vibrant overseas Filipino worker whose life was abruptly cut short in Kuwait. This tragic case reveals the grim realities faced by OFW, from her dreams of providing a better life for her family to the devastating circumstances of her death. Joanna's story is a stark reminder of the dangers lurking in foreign lands.
Joanna's body turned up in a freezer at her employer's home in Kuwait. It showed signs of severe abuse. This horrifying find quickly caught the eye of the Philippine government and news outlets. It brought to light the often hidden struggles of OFWs who seek better chances for their families. The case grew beyond one sad event. It showed big problems in the system and sparked calls for justice and better safety rules for workers abroad.
Discovery and initial findings. Joanna Demafelis' body was found in February 2018. It lay in a freezer inside her employer's apartment in Kuwait. The discovery was shocking. Her body bore many signs of serious physical harm. She had been kept hidden for a long time. Local authorities quickly identified the employer and his wife as immediate suspects. They were both Lebanese nationals. This finding began a worldwide search for justice. It highlighted the cruel nature of her death. Autopsy report and cause of death. The autopsy report painted a grim picture. It showed evidence of torture and prolonged abuse. Joanna suffered many injuries. Broken bones and deep bruises covered her body. These injuries pointed to a long period of suffering before her death. Medical examiners confirmed the official cause of death. It was due to the severe physical trauma. The abuse she went through was both extensive and deadly. This report brought the true horror of her final days to light. The employer's flight and arrest. Joanna's employers, a Lebanese man and his Syrian wife, tried to escape justice. They fled Kuwait soon after her body was found. This flight made them prime suspects in the eyes of the law. Philippine officials and international police worked together to track them down. They were later caught in Lebanon and Syria. This arrest brought a small measure of relief to Joanna's family. Kuwaiti courts tried them in absentia. Both were found guilty of murder and sentenced to death. Government response and international outcry. Philippine government's immediate actions. The Philippine government acted fast after Joanna's body was found. President Rodrigo Duterte strongly condemned the crime. He quickly ordered Joanna's body be brought back home. Her remains arrived in the Philippines, met with national grief. Philippine officials also started talks with Kuwaiti authorities. They demanded a full investigation and justice for Joanna. These actions showed the nation's commitment to its overseas workers. The OFW crisis and policy repercussions. Joanna's case worsened worries about OFW well-being. It put a spotlight on the dangers many face. The Philippine government quickly put a temporary ban on sending new workers to Kuwait. This move was to push for stronger protection deals. Many discussions focused on how to make OFWs safer. This ban also raised public awareness of OFW exploitation. It made many people think about the sacrifices these workers make. Calls grew louder for better support systems and more careful screening of employers. International condemnation and advocacy. News of Joanna's death spread across the globe. International organizations expressed deep shock. Groups like the International Labor Organization spoke out against such violence. Human rights groups also condemned the murder. Media outlets worldwide covered the story. This helped build global public opinion against worker abuse. It also pushed for better treatment and protection of migrant workers everywhere. The case became a symbol for the fight for justice.
Exploitation and abuse in destination countries. OFWs often face harsh conditions in their workplaces abroad. Many report wage non-payment, working overly long hours, and suffering physical or verbal abuse. Some even face sexual violence. These abuses happen too often. The kafala system, common in some countries, often traps workers. This system links a worker's visa to their employer. It makes it hard for them to leave bad situations. Reports from the Philippine Department of Foreign Affairs show a steady stream of abuse cases. Thousands of OFWs seek help each year. They struggle with unfair contracts and harsh living conditions. This highlights a big problem in how migrant workers are treated. The role of recruitment agencies. Recruitment agencies play a key part in sending OFWs abroad. Yet, some fail to protect workers. Many engage in deceptive practices. They promise high salaries or good working conditions that are not real. Workers sometimes pay high fees, only to find themselves in debt and unsafe. Pre-departure orientation can be weak, leaving workers unprepared. Agencies often lack proper oversight of overseas employers. This means problems are not caught early. Workers need more help and better information before they leave home. Challenges in seeking justice abroad. OFWs face many hurdles when trying to get justice for abuse. Navigating foreign legal systems is hard. Language barriers often prevent them from clearly stating their case. Different cultural norms also add to the confusion. Access to legal aid or a lawyer can be very difficult. Many fear speaking out. They worry about losing their jobs or being deported. This fear keeps too many workers silent. Embassies and consulates work to help, but their resources are limited. Getting fair treatment in a foreign country remains a big challenge. Lessons learned and calls for action. Improving pre-departure services. Preparing OFWs before they leave home is vital. Enhanced training can teach them about their rights and the laws of their destination country. Cultural sensitivity training helps workers adjust and understand local customs. Knowing what to expect can prevent many problems. Actionable tip: always research the destination country's laws and your employer's reputation. Do this thoroughly before signing any contract. Actionable tip: attend all government-mandated pre-departure seminars. Ask all your questions about rights and what to do if trouble strikes.
Joanna Demafelis' death is a sad, lasting reminder of the risks taken by millions of OFWs globally. Her case sparked public anger and pushed governments to act. Yet the fight for full protection and justice for migrant workers is still ongoing. We can learn from this tragedy. We must make international cooperation stronger and give OFWs the knowledge and support they need. By doing this, we can honor Joanna's memory. We can also work towards a future where every migrant worker is treated with respect and fairness. They deserve safety from exploitation and abuse. Seeking justice for Joanna Demafelis is a shared duty. It asks for constant watchfulness and commitment from governments, employers, and regular people alike. Join us as we unravel the circumstances surrounding her murder, shedding light on the plight of many workers abroad facing exploitation and danger. This eye-opening story serves as a poignant reminder of the dangers OFWs encounter and the calls for justice still ringing in our hearts. Don't miss this crucial examination.